How does one do logic games? 3 principles for success in the game section. The whole thing, first of all, and all of them are based on this, the whole thing really is about nothing more than your ability to follow directions. And see, I'm really good at games because I am a direction-following mofo. Here's what you do. You must be organized. And by that, I mean visually organized. You've got to have a way to orient your knowledge, the rules of the game, in such a way that you can manipulate it. You have to be organized. You have to be systematic. You develop a system, a method for doing things, and you stick to it. You use the same system over and over in the same ways. This allows you the ability to improve your speed and gives you a constant companion in the quest for game's dominance. You won't ever have to wonder what you should be doing. You'll have a system in place and you'll know this is what I do next. Organized, systematic, and fucking fierce. There's no such thing as a game that you can't solve. There's no such thing as a game's questions that you can't answer. There's no such thing as a game section that you cannot defeat, but you will do it with your pencil. It is not fierce to sit and think. It's not fierce to scratch your head and wonder. It is fierce to get your pencil on the paper and keep it moving. You will attack, you will attack, you will never stop attacking with your pencil. The game section. You don't attack your proctor or the other test takers. What are effective ways to study for the LSAT? Get a coach. It's like anything else. Anything in the world that you want to do, it will be faster for you, more efficient, and you'll probably do it better if you can learn it from somebody who already knows how. The least efficient way of prepping is just to get a bunch of practice tests and take them. It's not to say that it can't work. Eventually, you may be able to get some of that knowledge to stick in your head, but that honestly seems like trying to learn how to shoot a basketball by just playing a bunch of games of basketball. I mean, playing basketball, sure, that's an important part of your overall ability to play the game. But if what you want to learn to do is become a better shooter, then you have to set aside the time and space to work on becoming a better shooter. And that is not something that you achieve by just playing game after game. Same thing here. You're not going to get better. You're not going to get as good as you can be. I'm not going to say you're not going to get better. You'll get better if you just take a bunch of practice tests. Of course you will. But you won't get as good as you can be, and you absolutely won't do it as efficiently as you can if you're just taking a bunch of practice tests. So to maximize both your ceiling and your efficiency, find somebody who can show you how to do it and then follow her instructions. So the practice needs to be focused and smart, not just repetitive. Tips to make the study process easier or to alleviate anxiety? Sure. One of the things that's going to be important, we talked about how if you're playing basketball, playing in a game is an important part of the whole package, but it's not, it can't be the only thing you do. Same thing here. Playing the game, that is, taking a practice test, is an important part of the package. Let's make those practice tests look like test day. Don't do the test on your bed. Go to the library, in the common room, where it is quiet but not silent. That's the way it'll be on test day. Mimic test day conditions. Take it seriously. Try, and during those practice test sessions, to visualize all the chaotic swirl of emotions that you'll feel on test day. Try to get yourself in that headspace ahead of time. And that way when it happens for real, you'll be a little bit prepared for it. As far as the anxiety goes, geez, that's deep and tough. But a couple of things that will help. First of all, that kind of test day preparation. Second, some visualization. Set aside some time, some actual real time where you get alone and you see in your mind's eye the whole day on test day, when you're gonna get up, what you're gonna eat, where you're gonna drive, where you will park, the room that you'll be in, your number 2 pencils all in a row. walk yourself through it. I mean, because there's no real substitute for experience, but this kind of visualization can help you get close. Do some of your practice, not at the library, but instead like at the food court, at the mall, where it is loud and is annoying and there's lots going on, because if you can learn to tune that out, it will go some distance towards helping you tune out the nerves. Get a fight song. The last test that I took, my song was No Church in the Wild. And I just fucking listened to that thing on repeat on my way to the test center. And you can do this, like turn on that song before you take every practice test. And it is like your amped, rock the test song. And so when you hear it on test day, it is going to make you feel good and happy and confident and ready. And finally, of course, the most important thing is preparation. Preparation is the nerve killer. When you are ready, what can they possibly do that will make you feel bad? And you get ready by that kind of smart, focused practice that I was talking about before.